What's up guys, it's Coach Miguel with Battle Labs Work and Recover, and in today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the ACURABALL 2.0. Pretty much I'm going to take it apart, put it together, and then show you guys how to get started with the ACURABALL training. Now let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so here's the ACURABALL 2.0. This is the packaging you're going to get it in, and it kind of explains what's in the front, what comes with the package. On top of that, it's kind of like a cool little neat feature in the back that explains kind of the science behind ACURABALL. And you probably can't see it on the camera, but when you get your hands on this, you can have a good time reading it and kind of get an understanding of the science of ACURABALL. And you kind of break it down right here on the back. So let's go ahead and get started though, guys. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to open it. And so what comes with it is a pouch, you know, because you want to take your ACURABALL on the go, train wherever. You got your string. There's going to be two different types of strings. I'll kind of get a little bit more in depth into that right now. Your headband with the ACURABALL on there. So you got your beginner ball, which is right here. It's a black ball, already comes with the string, so you don't actually got to put it on there. So this is the beginner ball. It's a little softer. And you probably will use this maybe at the beginning, but once you get more advanced and you start picking it up, which shouldn't take too long, you're gonna move on to this bad boy right here, and this is the advanced version, which is the one you're probably gonna use the most at the end of the day. It's a little bit more dense, more durable, a little heavier, so it's gonna shoot back a little faster. So there's that one right there. And then on top of that, it comes with a thicker type of string for it. So the thicker string belongs to this one, and then the thinner string belongs to the beginner ball. All right, and on top of that, we kind of included a little instructions manual in there to kind of get started with a couple tips and tricks. We'll also go a little bit more in depth in the later videos about drills and different tips and tricks. But it's a cool little manual, and it has all our Battle Labs information on there. And also guys, there's a little warning on there, so if you guys got safety glasses, highly recommend you use them, but if you feel like you don't need them, then you can just proceed. All right, so here we are guys. This is what comes inside the ACURABALL 2.0, okay? It has the beginner ball, premium ball packaging. I'm gonna show you guys how to put it together and how to get started on it. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do in order to set up your ACURABALL is we're just gonna put on the headband first to kind of give us a little bit of a point of reference of where the ball, or how long the string length is gonna be according to the point where you're gonna wanna hook on the ACURABALL. So we're gonna grab this one right here. This is the advanced ball. All right, so to give you a point of reference, you can pretend like it's already attached onto the hook, and then the length you want it at is somewhere at the end of the fist. You want it to be a little tight though, not too loose, so you can kind of adjust it to your liking, to your length. So in my situation, this looks about right. Okay, so as you see, I got all this spare string right here, right? So if you have a scissor or a pair of knife, you can cut it. So right here, we're just gonna really quick cut it. That leaves us at this this length right here, okay? So we'll just simply take out the headband again and just tie it together. I do something real basic. You guys can do different forms of tying variations, but again, I just do the loop, and then we'll do another loop again. So essentially 2 loops. As you see, there's a little bit of spare string on there, so you can keep that if you want, or you can cut it, but it's not really bothering me. I don't mind it, so we'll just leave it like that. So there you go. The installation process has been successful. All right, now that you got your ACURABALL assembled, you want to make sure the headband is nice and snug so it's not really moving around anywhere. And you want to make sure you did cut the proper length because it's going to really allow you to train with the ACURABALL a little better. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So pretty simple, guys. Straight up, this helps you improve your hand-eye coordination. And the reason how it's doing that is we're pretty much teaching our body on how to respond to incoming objects, okay? So our body, our eyes see that ball coming towards us, and it's sending a response to our body to pretty much catch it, okay? So everything starts here, and it will eventually send a signal down to our body to fire and respond properly to the incoming object, okay? So this really allows you to do that in an isolated fashion, okay? You don't need a training partner or nothing like that. All you need is the ACURABALL and you know, your will to try it out. You know, it's a little frustrating at the beginning, but your mind and body are pretty adaptive. You eventually will get really good at it. It just takes a little bit of practice. And again, this is really beneficial because you could consider this ball, for example, a fist coming at you, okay? So by doing it so many times, we're building that connection, that reaction, okay? We're building up our timing and our precision because we're also precisely catching the ball or hitting the ball as it's coming towards us. We're not, you know, hitting the ball, or we're not missing the ball. The point is not to miss the ball, okay? We can almost translate that similar to, let's say you're a counter fighter. You're waiting for a strike to come. You could either parry that strike and capitalize on that, which this will teach you, again, because it's coming at you, and you'll understand the timing and precision involved behind it. So this little thing really teaches you that. And the cool thing too is it's really fun, and I really believe it can plug you into almost like a flow state of mind. Another cool thing about this that really stood out for me was that it really helps you with your flinching, especially when you start, or even if you're an amateur or professional and you really haven't been engaging in any sparring or anything like that. The habit of flinching will start to occur again. But this is a good way to kind of get you accustomed to an object coming at you and you not flinching. You know, flinching is really instinctual, but this kind of gets your body and almost like your flight or fight instincts to stay a little bit more under control and actually witness the ball coming towards you so you could actually hit it back. So it takes away that flinching. You know, you don't want to flinch when you're fighting because, you know, technically your eyes are closed for a little split second, and if your eyes are closed for a split second, that's an opportunity for your opponent to knock you out. So you want to make sure your eyes are on your opponent, and this is really good at breaking that in. Again, it takes a while, not too long, and your body will just get used to it, and you won't actually be flinching anymore. You'll have your eyes on the opponent the whole time. And another cool thing about the ACURABALL is that I really believe that it puts you in almost like a flow state of mind, simply because it takes a lot of focus and concentration, right? Because you don't want to get hit in the head or in the face with this, because it doesn't really feel too pleasant. So by you doing that, it almost, you know, you're gonna have a little bit more higher awareness towards the incoming ball. And on top of that, it's almost like a game. It's really fun. It's almost like a playful tool. Have fun with it. You can move around and you know, try to beat your score every time. When you first start, you might hit this ball, you know, only a few times in a row. As you get more advanced, you'll start to be able to hit this ball, you know, like 100 times back to back with no errors in between. So it really puts you in a flow state of mind. Another cool thing about the ACURABALL is it actually helps you strengthen up your knuckles. Like I mentioned earlier, the premium ball is a little bit more dense. It's a little heavier. So it really, you know, you'll feel the impact on your knuckles. But over time though, you'll actually get accustomed to it, and it's actually gonna harden up your knuckles. and it's not going to really damage them again because it's still soft at the end of the day, but you will feel that little bit of impact, and it strengthens your knuckles. And you know, you want strong knuckles. You don't want to break your knuckles when you're in the street fight or during training or anything like that. So it conditions your muscles, your knuckles, just the whole area right here to be a little bit stronger. All right, so that pretty much wraps up today's video on the ACURABALL. This is the first video. If you want to get your hands on the ACURABALL, link is in the description down below. It'll give you 15% off on the Amazon store. And also be on the lookout because we are going to be releasing a couple more videos on how to fully utilize this. We're going to be coming out with all kinds of drills for it, from head movement drills to footwork drills, and just all kinds of creative ways you can use this little device in order to improve your training and also just have fun with it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And I'm going to show you guys a little freestyle on the ACURABALL. It's just going to be footage of me playing with it and having fun with it. So like I said, I'll get a little bit more into detail on the next videos, but this is essentially how it looks. This is how it looks when I'm using it, at least. So you can move around. You could hit it going forward, switching angles. You can keep it conservative with your hands up, or you can just have fun. You can use elbows, uppercuts. But honestly, the way I like using this is I just like hitting it and kind of zoning out and letting my body and mind just react to it.